G'day guys, welcome to the video. So I'm with the R7 today and I picked up some frame sliders for it, which are in that box there. So it's a pretty easy fit. It's got to take that bolt out, put the frame sliders in. So let's open up the box and have a look. Okay, so let's just open up the box and see what we've got. Two frame sliders, individually packed, alright. Won't need that. Okay, so it's pretty simple. Undo those bolts. That with a washer, Allen key, bolt straight in. 1, 2. Should be a pretty straightforward, easy install. Tools are pretty straightforward. 17-inch socket. Let's hit the socket. I've got an extension. Got a larger extension if I needed a longer one, and then it's a 10mm Allen key to install the frame sliders on the bike. Alright, so we'll get started. I'll position you over near the bike so we can get the bolt out and get one of the frame sliders in. Alright, so in effect you're actually taking this bolt out here, and that's exactly where the frame slider is going to be fitted. I'll wait this extension on. So probably one of the most important things they say, and I don't know why you would do it, is when you take this out, fit the frame slider in. Don't take this bolt out, then decide to go around the other side and take that bolt out, because ultimately these bolts are holding your engine to your frame. Now there's probably other anchor points, but if you take both bolts out without putting at least one of the frame sliders in first, do each side one at a time, you risk your engine shifting in your frame, and it would be a right nightmare to try and line things back up again. So more importantly, like I said, I wouldn't know why you would do it. You take one bolt out, put the frame slider in, then go and do the other side. So make sure you do each side complete before you move on to the next one. Okay, let's undo. Okay, wow, I actually thought those bolts would be a lot longer. Righto. Okay, that's one out. Should be shot. So what I always like to do is, just for peace of mind, is I'll whack a bit of Loctite on it. It's not something that's going to come on and off. Hello, is any in there? There we go. Yeah, like I said, it's more for me. They don't really stress it's super important, but it's just something that I like to, gives me a bit of peace of mind. Just tighten this up. With the R7 label. Right. So that's one fitted. Righto, so I've repositioned the bike, I put this on the other side. Let's undo this other one. So again, we just got some thread locker on it. And we'll bolt this in. Okay. That's it. 2 frame sliders installed. I'll bring you over, we'll have a closer look. Okay, so that's what it looks like. I've just wheeled the bike outside so there's better light. That's the right side. See, from the side on, yeah, it sticks out past the fairing, not quite past the indicator. But if something was to happen, it's actually cheaper to change out the indicator more than all of that side fairing. And I'll show you the other side. And that's the left-hand side. So yeah, pretty simple install. Just those 2 bolts out, 2 bolts in. As I say, installed, good to go. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel, and of course I will link those frame sliders in the description below. So motorheads, thanks for watching, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one.